There's a little bit of research that shows that younger consumers are not watching full sports games. So how do you engage them? Or do you disagree?
Well, I think that there's a lot of things mixed into that data. I think, in general, linear ratings are down across the board. So I don't know about that. But what I will say is we spend a lot of time thinking about how we can super serve fans, and we try to be a little bit less, I would say, obsessed with like driving ratings to the game itself than we are engaging the fan wherever they are, however they want to receive content, sort of in as much time that they have. So there's this kind of notion we have that we talk about internally. It's a little wonky, but I'll share it because there might be people interested in it, that we talk about the M curve and the W curve. And the M curve is kind of this notion of consumer engagement around like a NFL game or a soccer match, where there's nobody, and then the match starts and it goes up, and then it's halftime and it goes down, and then the second half starts and it goes up, and then the match ends and everyone leaves. Well, it turns out social media has the exact opposite curve. It's a W curve. Before the match, it's at peaking. The match starts, it goes down. Right. Halftime, it goes up. Second half, it goes down. And after the match is over, it goes back up, and people watching the highlights and everything else. So, like, we lean into that. It's not the way most of sort of our competitive set would think about this necessarily.
Right.
But, and so that's kind of how we think, both from a programming perspective, but it's also how we think about how we build programs with our marketing partners.
Okay. All right. I mean, it also sounds like the nimbleness that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. And so I guess what I would say is, to go to your original question, that approach, like, we become far less reliant on what the rating was. And like, we have to monetize the consumer in that 3 hours or else.
Right.
And it allows us to sort of make sure that we're able to guarantee audience over a specific flight and deliver the value that our customers are investing in to exactly the consumers they care about. And if that's a younger cohort, we're able to deliver that as well.